So anyway, so she did, and he didn't snap back.
Ouch.
So she's like, I want to
He
go
might be
get
playing the
wine.
waiting game.
You
Maybe he's
guys
What?
maybe get in your house meeting.
Okay.
So
Anyway, that's just
I just want to call everybody here as the big snake, even though I feel like I've been honest with everybody. I see like what's going on? Where's all this madness coming from that oh, I wasn't aware about?
I mean, how are you not aware about it when all you do is talk about you winning 2 seasons? And I mean, like that's literally something you've talked about a bunch of games. So I just don't understand where you don't know how or like where the message is coming from.
Um, I mean,
You
that's
painted
one
the
thing.
target on your
But the
back,
thing,
so
the things I've also been told, like, been said about me about not be like some of them not even being true. That's not me that's not me being a two-time winner. That's me being targeted for saying things that aren't true. That's being a snake. That has nothing to do with my wins.
okay, so what's being said about you then?
Okay, one, that I've been lying to all these people about what Alex said, even though he has literally said he never denied it in the main chat today. Just saying.
I can confirm he didn't deny it to me.
So you trying to say you didn't, girl? You were in the VC. If you're just sitting here lying, that's kind of funny.
And I remember Alex blaming Cordell about a situation too. And then Cordell being like, oh, well, if you need to know who you're playing with and how to you actually need to talk to people. Well, I told you the truth. I was talking to you, and the person that's lying to you is getting away with it.
Yeah, but it also you have to look at it from my opinion too. When all you do is you're hi, how's your day? And that's literally a repeat loop every day. That okay, so then all of a sudden the one time you come and talk to me with game, where would it not feel a little bit like manipulation, especially because you are such a big player, and that
I
is a
don't know how many
we all have
times
to look at.
I don't know how many times I had to tell people, hey, I work so much.
I do too, but I still
I
have to
am
make the effort, like to get to know you. Like, how's your day? More than okay, well, my day was good at work. Okay, so what do you enjoy to do? What did you do that you enjoyed? Like, I'm here to make friends. So when there's not a connection of
when
friends,
I had those moments, I use those moments. I do talk to people. I don't get those moments very often because of my schedule. That has nothing to do with me not wanting to talk game to people, or that still doesn't take away from the fact that I told the truth and they're lying and we're going with them. Like that, me not being online that often does not take away from them lying. And if anything, it adds to it that I took the time to tell you what was being said. The little bit I talk and that was said to me, that should be an indicator that that person is talking a lot of game to a lot of different people.
but I've also heard that you've been talking a lot of game to other people too.
Wait, because you just said it wasn't.
Wait, no, I said you weren't talking to me. When you
I
message
talk
me,
to
it's
you as
the
much as I talk to
same old.
everyone else.
Okay,
Sorry,
but
how much?
again,
Sorry, how
hold
much have I
on.
talked to you in the
Let me
past
get my
week?
words out before you want to jump. Okay,
Right.
so what I'm saying is you say you message me every day. That's fine. But a simple hi, how's your day? And then ghosting is not cutting it. Again, I am here to make personal connections along with the game. So if I am not making that with you, then it is hard for me to play the game with you. And especially when you want to come to with me with information, and that be the first game talk we talk literally all season, besides the alliance that was created at the beginning of the season, day fucking one. And then, come on now, like you have to literally, and that was even in that alliance, it was the same old, same old. Hey, how's your day? Hey, how's your day? Hey, how's your day? There was no fucking connection in there at all. So that's where I'm coming from with, okay, that is why I feel the way that I feel.
Okay.
But you can't say anything about that about me because I talk to you all the time.
You actually did talk more. That's why I have not once said Troy did this, but then you came at me along with Josh. So why would I not defend myself? Especially with the alliance that was created by accident. Might as well throw that out there too. And then you two want to keep egging everything on, making it worse and worse and worse. And I haven't said shit. So you were literally downplaying me. And also, like, it feels like you're attacking my character with half the shit y'all are saying. So
one-on-one right now. You were literally attacking me first, baby girl. I said,
No, baby. You said you literally sent me the oop, and I said it's a game. And then you were the one that went on. So if you really want to say that I was attacking you because I'm older and you want to play the child card, then come on. Because
Oh,
I'm
age
not gonna
is
take
involved.
that shit.
you're playing that card, so I thought you ate. You didn't. You're not like you're literally trying to lie.
Okay, question. If Troy talked so much game to you, and this person has also lied to you about something that Troy said and lied to
Why would
Troy
I-
about what you
Troy
said.
talked to me more, but he never talked more game to me. Y'all both still were as dead on
Okay,
game as possible.
So let me get this straight. Because we don't talk as much game to you, you're going to trust the person lying to you
Yeah.
over
Why
two
would I
people
trust
that are
somebody that
telling you
hasn't talked to me though? Like
over
you
two
have
people
to
who
answer
are-
that for me.
over two people who are telling you the truth. And then when the two people who are telling you the truth get upset because they're being lied about,
Trying to gaslight us into thinking that, oh yeah,
we're going to
yeah.
gaslight.
I ain't gaslighting nobody. I'm just stating what's on my side. Now, if that's what y'all think is gaslighting, that's cute, but it's not.
That's
Troy,
cute.
we're the
That
mean
is
girls.
my
It's fine.
opinion.
We're the mean girls. It's fine.
Fine. I love being a mean girl. That's fine.
If the mean girls have to be the one that's telling the truth to everyone and just literally been pinned against a corner again, and with an alliance shot with everyone except for me, Troy,
Yeah.
and Manny, who I don't know why Manny's not involved in that because literally I'm closer to a whole bunch of people than I am Manny.
Manny wasn't involved because Cindy put Manny up. If you want to be real honest with you, that's why Manny wasn't involved. So why would I put in
That's
somebody
gonna make
with
Manny
a
feel
chance of this
so
shit happening?
nice. That's gonna make Manny feel so nice. A big majority alliance and he wasn't involved literally because he didn't do anything.
Cindy, do you have something to say?
It's literally the faces for me. I'm sorry.
No, I have nothing to say. I'm gonna
Cool,
keep
so we
reacting.
accuse you too, because nobody
That's
else
my
wants to say anything.
favorite.
Does anyone but Josh and Cordell have anything to say?
I've been talking.
Okay, David, Judy. Do either of you
Yeah.
have anything to say?
Actually, I do have something to say.
Okay, then I'll let them three continue.
Y'all better have a great night.
And yes,
Sleep
I will
well.
say I did tell Sunny today. I said, I'm going after you, but I had you in my top 4. I did say that because I did have Sunny in my top 4.
But
But
you know, 8th place is fine now for him.
but he said that 8th place was fine. So because he wants out. But all I'm gonna say is
All right, so if you want, real quick, if you want to gain some trust from me, go ahead and say who the mole is then.
I'm not gonna do that now. You already said you were after me. Why would you already lost that?
Well, then you don't want to.
Call me
Okay.
a liar. You didn't call me a liar, a snake, a mean girl. You think I'm gonna tell
And you haven't called me the same damn thing?
No.
Come on now.
I called you a snake.
A
because you
snake, and then you've got little Troy over here
Because you
trying to say that
snaked me.
it's a shame because of my
Here's the
age, how
difference.
I'm acting and whatnot.
Here's the
Because I'm
difference.
just playing a fucking game like everybody else.
Here's the difference. I haven't been a snake. I haven't been a liar. So you calling me those two things when you've been
First of all, I haven't
you've
called
been
you
a
a snake
liar.
or a liar. First of all, I said that you told me that there was a snake in the group. Then, on top of it all I've said is you've been cocky this whole fucking game. You can ask host, you can ask anybody in this game. All I've said, you've been cocky because you are a 2-time winner, and it is showing. And that is something that if we don't want a 3rd-time fucking winner, we need to get out of here.
Okay, so
hey,
once again, you're mixing up cockiness with confidence. I carry my work. I carry my whole emotion. I carry everything on
that's
my
what you think, baby. That you've got a lot of life to live
on my
still.
sleeves. My whole life is on my sleeves. I'm very, very confident in myself. I'm very confident in the game I've been playing. I'm very, very confident in the game I've played in previous seasons. Me saying I'm a 2-time winner was literally just because you said, oh, Bleeker thinks he's the only one that knows how to play the game. Well, I do know how to play the game. I've played the game before. I know how to win. I've lost multiple times. I've lost 4 times now. Maybe 5. I don't know. I've lost count of how many times I played. But I am a 2-time winner. I am a bit cocky. I will admit to that. I am cocky, but the cockiness comes with the confidence.
Okay, well,
if my confidence is too much for you, I'm not going to apologize for that.
We don't need a 3rd-time winner. Period.
Okay, we don't need a 3rd-time winner. Vote me out. You tried today, it didn't work. Yes, that was cockiness because at this point, I am going to be cocky about that.
I mean, you're literally acting the same way you've acted most of the game. So
if you have a problem with it, do something about it.
I thought he says hey to you. How is he being cocky then?
What?
if he's always been cocky, how if he's just off talking to you saying hey, how has he been cocky saying hey? Because I guess he doesn't talk to you.
But it's in the lives. It's how you carry yourselves in the lives. Do you forget we actually are here and can read people?
You
Like
know, I
that is
have,
the purpose
you
of
know,
these
I
games.
have fun and joke around with everyone in every single live. Every single live.
Playing with everyone's games and putting people up for the fuck of it and whatnot from day one because you are confident. I'll rephrase it. You are confident enough that you're going to win this game that you can just play with everyone else's
I'm not
game.
trying to win. I've said from day one, I'm not trying to win this game.
You're not trying to, but yet here you are.
I'm literally, I've told
You are
you
not trying
this,
to, but yet
I'm
here
not
you
trying to
are. You
win.
cannot
I'm
use that
trying to get the
excuse
people
anymore.
that I'm working with, and you know who you are. I've told you if I'm coming after you or not, or if I'm not coming after. I told you I'm trying to get you this win. I am going to get you to the end.
Well, you haven't told me that, so then I guess I've made the right fucking decision.
You made the wrong one, baby girl.
Yeah.
This whole thing, you made the wrong
Okay.
one.
Well, have fun with your leaky boat.
I said last season that I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to get the people to the end that have been working, and we have
Okay,
been.
and again, you haven't messaged me that, so then I'm not it. So this
Actually,
is all null and
did
void.
say that
Like,
in the alliance chat. I did say I'm going to help you all get to the end in the alliance chat, and then you.
okay, but then you're trying to take Alex out. So the moment that you were trying to take Alex out, even if Alex is a
Not
snake, or
because
whatever,
Alex broke my
then
trust.
that chat was dead. So you didn't tell me personally. Again, you also personally didn't hold much conversation with me at all. So how am I to have this full trust with you? Just because you're in an alliance doesn't mean shit in these games. People make alliances just to make themselves feel safe.
I don't know about you, but I would trust the person not talking more than the person that's talking too much and just talking crap about me. Like,
No,
I don't trust either.
clearly you do. You've had an alliance with them, a 5-person alliance, and then you wonder who the snake is.
But okay. You keep saying there's one, and obviously I know there's one, and I will get down to who the fuck it is.
I don't think you will.
Because
That's game over on that one. I'm done on that one.
Well,
I've said what I needed to say. I'm not going to get back in the corner because obviously aren't going to push me in a corner because I've shown that I still feel the same way that I feel coming into this meeting. This meeting has not changed my mind, especially with the way that we have been the only 3 talkings and the ones that I'm being attacked by 2 over 1, which is cool. I'm not mad at
No one's
this.
attacking you.
Game. I still
We've
love
not
y'all
said anything
outside of this
attacking
game,
you.
but like, you haven't been attacking me.
No
Okay.
one has attacked you.
you're the one who clicked join.
We're
in the
having
house.
a conversation.
Well, I mean, that's what I consider. I was meaning attacking. I'm sorry, but
Sorry.
we'll call it a conversation. But literally argument. There you go. We're the only ones arguing, and it's 2 against 1.
Okay.
No, that's because you turned your back on 2 people who had your back in this game.
I was actually
But
loyal.
it feel like it.
I actively said I was voting Alex, so you can't like pull that card because I did tell you I was voting Alex multiple times. So
I
try
never
again.
said anything. Why are you bringing up information that wasn't even put out there? Like, I never said that you didn't say you were going to vote Alex or whatever. Like, literally, where's that coming from? Like, that was not in this conversation. So why is it being brought up? What are you trying to cover that is literally not even been brought up in this freaking conversation so far? Because I didn't even want to say that.
Because you're saying we don't talk to you, that's why you don't trust us, and that's why you lie to us constantly. Tell people.
You don't talk enough personal. You have talked more personal. You haven't talked much game. You did say you were voting out. Blaker, on the other hand, has not talked much at all. And again, the one time he talked game, it was throwing someone else under the bus. So where am I to believe that that is supposed to be correct on either fucking end?
But your whole game.
Refresh myself in this chat real fast. Because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go fact check myself before I talk.
Do it because I'm honestly sick and tired of entertaining him. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. And y'all gonna look dumb if you believe him at the end of the season because he's been lying since day 1. Point blank, period. Oh my god, I'm a mean girl. Oh my god. Like, okay, really unfair.
Actually, hold up. So, just a question. If you didn't trust me, because wasn't talking to you much, why did you trust me enough to ask me if Alex told me that he told Gibby that Troy was after him?
Why? Because that was still okay. No matter what, no matter who said what, who's telling the truth, it was still said that I went and told whoever or went and told Gibby that you were after him. Okay. Well, then if they're what you won, got to me first, and even Alex, when they come back and watch this, they'll even see where it's accurate because you got to me first. So of course I woke up to that and was in outrage. So I even was like, all right, if my side of the story is being fucking spilled, then I'll spill the other side of the story. And then when I went and talked to Alex and realized it was a fuck up because on their part, and that's fine. Alex and I talked it out like normal human beings. Like we were on voice chat talking it out, and that's fine. So then we both came up with the plan to let y'all believe that we were after each other because we thought you were going to let you think you won and you didn't. That's what the plan was. Why might as well fucking say it.
Well, you didn't have to because we already knew that. But
We talked about it in my confessional. I talked about it to Josh. We knew y'all ain't slick.
But then, okay, so if y'all knew about it, why did none of you ever come and confront me first to see if it was accurate? Why did you all of a sudden just believe whoever was fucking telling you?
So, if I believe someone's after me in the game, if I believe someone's lying to me in the game, that someone's trying to manipulate me into thinking that something's happening that it's not, I'm not going to confront them about it.
But you'll confront me now after the fact.
Well, yeah, after the fact.
Oh, like that's
now that
dumb.
now that it's out there and everyone knows and it was confirmed, yeah, I will confront you. But I'm not going to try to
So you'd rather make a show in front of everybody than come and confront me one-on-one. That's what you're trying to tell me.
What I'm saying is now that everyone knows, I would rather, and I know that you know, that we all know that you were not with me, that I was correct in that, and I wasn't trying to put mistrust into you, like, oh, Blaker doesn't think I'm with him. Because if I asked you about
I'm
that,
also
that's
one
what
of
you were
those
going to
that
think.
if you would have gotten to know me, you could have just talked to me. I will flat out tell you everything. You want to talk about playing a game with your heart on your sleeve? Like I do that for a freaking fact.
Yes, but that puts mistrust in the back of your mind. I know how to talk to people. I am a communications major. I study manipulation. Like if I said that, I would not be able. They would put mistrust into you.
Okay. Just like other things put mistrust into you. So you know what? It was a lose-lose situation, really. So that's when you literally test the waters and find your boundaries. So you could have been like, hey, let me get to know Cordell a little bit more, and then realize that he is an easy to talk to person and that it's not going to instill mistrust. If you're literally like, hey, this is what I heard. I really want it to come to you first, because that's fine. That's what it feels like to have trust in a conversation.
Okay, but once again, like you said, we haven't got there.
And so, but whose fault
So
is
at
that?
that point, we weren't getting there.
And so that's
So
not
that
my fault.
conversation wouldn't have gone anywhere.
If you would have tried more. This literally could have all been prevented had you
Like I
tried
said,
more.
I have talked to you as much as I've talked to everyone else, which I'm a big target and I barely talk to people. So
Well, do you see your wins? Like your comp wins. Your season
and now
win,
I work
your
full
comp
time.
win.
Now I work full time and go to school full time. Like there's a big
No, I'm not talking about your season wins, your comp wins, just this season.
Okay, my
so why
wins.
you're a target? Because of that too.
Okay, and someone who's a comp threat and a social threat just gets by. Let's keep them. Let's vote out someone who's inactive. Let's vote someone who hasn't talked to us in 9 days. Okay. Play that way. Let Alex win this season. Get second place. You're one in the win.
Whatever. All right. I ain't got nothing to say.
Okay.
All right. Before we end this house meeting, I have some questions because the drums. Some questions about the game, and then also some questions to make sure we're all mentally and physically okay. So, first, Troy. It seems that people are trying to divide the house into one group versus another. But is the divide a real thing? Do you think the divide is a real thing?
Probably thinks it's a real thing, but not from what I see. I found that they don't trust you that much, clearly. That's all I'm gonna say.
Josh, you've quite literally probably said the most tonight. So what in your previous experience, obviously we know you've won Impulse twice.
No, I haven't.
You've showed that you know and understand this game in and out. You showed that you know how to play this game. Why do you think that shouldn't put a target on your back?
Looking back at the previous winners, these have been the winners who have been socially, physically, and strategically the best. I have not been socially the best. I have not. Is this strategically the best? No. And physically, yes, I've won a few competitions, but I've literally won competitions to save myself. That's it. I've not won competitions and got as much blood like Gibby. That was as most blood I've got on my hands was Gibby. And yes, I won a power. We saw how that worked. So clearly I'm not so socially and strategically well if my power and my boo was a flop.
Okay. Cordell, you kind of just sit here and it's kind of been a 2v1 battle in this call. You know, with Judy and David just on the sidelines, kind of taking in all the information, and then it's you versus Troy and Josh. So, Cordell, do you feel you're on the outs? Do you feel you're alone in this game?
Oh yeah, I'm starting to feel like that for sure. But am I going to let that get to me? Hell no. Because I'm still here to fight. Like, I'm not letting people win just because they think they can and that they're confident. I said the right word, right? Okay.
Thought you ate.
All right.
I literally just laughed so loud, just so you know that my kid woke up and was like, "What are you doing?" Just so you know.
All right. So, Judy, you've kind of been here. You've soaked in all the information. And I gotta know, do you feel that this drama is necessary or unnecessary to the game?
Unnecessary.
And why?
Well, I mean, it was just a lot. Like it was just so much going back and forth, and you know, you said this, you said that, you said this, and I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I guess probably because in any org I've ever played, I've never played like this before. And honestly, I don't think I've ever had this kind of drama going back and forth in any game I've ever played. And so it's all new to me.
All right.
So, girl, welcome to the community.
Honestly, like
community,
probably because I've always been voted out so soon.
Yeah, don't join my community if you think this one's bad.
Talk about Big Brother the game.
Okay.
Hey,
that
I'm just
one.
thankful that nobody's been canceled.
Right.
So, David, like Judy, you've kind of just set in here, but I'm going to give you a harder hitting question just because I gave Judy the easy one. So, clearly, we can all gather. It's not rocket science, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to gather that Troy and Josh are quite literally vying against Cordell in this call. Do you think at some point in this game, you're going to have to sit down and be like, hey, do I want to be team Troy Josh or do I want to be team Cordell?
And
Well,
why?
I mean, like, you kind of have to eventually because we have to vote. And you know, if somebody's up on the block or they're going against each other, then you have to, you know, pick where you want to go. So, yes.
Okay. I have a couple more questions just because as the night goes on and things progress, the questions keep coming. So, Josh, I'm going to ask you because it won't be as influential if I ask you. So, what do you think? So, in orgs, and we can all agree that in orgs, people say, well, if Sean and Casey are fighting, we're going to keep them in the game so they can continue to go at each other. Josh, do you feel that's kind of what's going to happen with this argument?
No, I feel like Cordell, Troy, and we let's be honest, we're both talking to people. Both parties are talking to people. Okay, we're talking. I'm talking as much as I can because I'm off tomorrow, finally. Um, and I'll preface this. Cordell, love you as a game player. Love you as a person. It's me versus you, baby. Let's go. Um, but I think that everyone is just gathering, like Judy and David are doing right now. They're just gathering this information, and it's going to come to a close. Cordell's going to win, or I'm going to win, and then we're both going to get out because they're not going to want to bring either one of us to the final three. Let's be honest. So, and Troy. So yes and no.
All right. So Troy, do you think at any point in this game that you, Josh, and Cordell smooth things over and kind of flip the narrative to like this Marvel hero
What's your plan?
Superman type shit?
I probably could if somebody just stopped lying to me all the time. That's probably about it. I just don't like people lying to me.
Okay. I'm gonna come to Judy next. A lot of allegations of lying and exposure and things of that nature have been brought about tonight. And whether it's been on the Zoom or in chats, in the main chat, and whatever it may be, wherever it may be, there have been those allegations of lying and exposure and snakes and whatnot. Do you feel that everybody in this game as a whole is kind of just at a middle ground and they're like, well, damn, I don't know what to do, whose side to be on, or where to go? Or do you think people are actually playing the game and they are making strategic moves by exposing or lying about things that they may be exposing or lying about?
I think, I think the latter. I think people are being really, really strategic. I got caught in the middle, obviously, with the whole Alex and Blaker thing, like who was lying to me, as in who threw out my name. And Blaker swore up and down it wasn't him. And so then I questioned Alex, and he admitted that it was him, that he had thrown out my name. So, I mean, that was, eye-opening. You never know who is lying and who is telling the truth. You just can't know. And then, like, for example, I said that Senny might have been the snake or the mole or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And I said that because I don't know him. He doesn't play game with me ever. And so then he messaged back and he's like, well, I don't play game with anybody. I don't talk to anybody. And I'm like, oh, okay. I thought it was because you didn't speak to me because I'm old and I'm straight. And, I'm not like the rest of you guys. So, was that a game move? I don't know.
Okay. So the next question is a confessional question for Judy and David, because it's more so about picking a side. And, well, Cordell, we obviously know you're on your own side. And Josh and Troy, from the information gathered tonight, we know that you're also on your own sides. So, David and Judy, if I made you pick right now, whose side would you take? Josh and Troy's or Cordell's? Send that to your confessional when you get the chance. But to wrap up, I want to make sure everyone is good physically and mentally. So I'm going to do a little quick round of, are you okay? Do you need anything? Troy, are you okay? Do you need anything?
I need a cocktail. Just kidding. I'm good.
You're underage. Josh, are you okay? Do you need anything?
I need a cocktail, but on the real note, I've already cried about it. I've already gotten over it. I've already gotten under. Oh, don't say that. I already got through it, and if anyone wants to talk, I'm open. I'm open ears. I'm off tomorrow, Cordell, so that means I can actually talk to you. I'm okay.
Cordell, are you okay? Do you need anything?
I mean, I need another fucking bowl, first of all, but no, actually, this got rid of a lot of the stress that I was having between everything happening because I'm gonna tell y'all now, I wanted to walk. Like I was fucking stressed as hell.
Okay. Judy, are you okay? Do you need anything?
No, and don't like I hate Zach Brown Royal. I hate hearing that you were so stressed. Honestly, it's just terrible to hear. So, no, I'm sad that you were feeling like that. And I'm fine. And I'm fine. Ew, you drink it straight?
Is that peach?
And David, are you okay? Do you need anything?
Yes, I'm okay.
All right. So, really quick mental health update. If you guys do need anything, please check the hashtag mental-health tab on the Discord, whatever you call those things, Discord channel, whatever. Check it there if you need anything. You can also go to your confessional and at production, and we will help you if need be when we can. Last thing. Oh my God, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh my God. Oh, publicly, I do want to address the issue head on because as production, I think it has to be handled.
But now we know what he's talking about there.
So, please understand that last season, something got exposed that shouldn't have. We hit it head on. We apologize. Human mistakes happen. Kaylee was the front line of the exposure last season that we accidentally had sharing a screen. Kaylee,
Sure
you
was.
won last season. So I think it's safe to say the exposure didn't fuck Kaylee over. I think it actually, if anything, pushed her forward. So I do apologize to the people involved in said exposure, but my best advice in this world is move forward. Continue your game. Don't give up. Keep fighting. The game is still happening. The game's not over until I say, by a vote of 5-1, Josh, Judy, David, Cordell, you have been voted out. It is time for you to go. Your game is not over.
wins again. Yay!
So, everyone, just keep your heads on straight. If you need to talk, please come talk to us. We are not scary monsters. I promise we'll help.
Wow.
Shut up, Josh. But yeah, and no matter who wins this season, we're happy. Everyone will be happy, and it'll be fine. Okay? Someone has to win. Not everyone can.
I also do want to commend you guys for keeping it game
Not
related.
personal and game related.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So thank you for
anyone
doing
from the
that.
game.
I bought Sunny a birthday cake, but then I ate it.
So, going further, do you guys have any final comments, questions, statements, concerns that you need to bring to me or the players?
No.
Anyone else want a cocktail?
Yes.
I mean, if I drink, I would say sure, but
Same.
I quit drinking like 4 years ago. So
If you guys need anything, final call. Going once, twice. All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna end the live.
Love you guys.
wait, that's